Hey guys, what's going on? I am sorry that this update video I said I was going to put up today is so late. Today obviously was Halloween, had a blast with the kids. Their friends were over here. They were all after they went trick or treating, they were all playing and we went to a haunted house. It was a day that didn't start off great, but it definitely ended great, especially for the kids. But so obviously I've been out of the loop for better half of a better probably longer than a month, a little over a month. So I know last time I spoke to you guys, kept in contact, updated you. Obviously, I shared issues like regarding Mason and him having seizures, and so shortly after that, basically there were a lot of issues with school. My kids having some problems, both of them, today included. In fact, when I was going to record this earlier, got interrupted because me and my wife had to go to the school to pick up my son because he got jumped. Uh, Turned out wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it might be because went to pick him up and he came out the room and he didn't have a scratch on him. So, I, the other kids did get suspended. My son was fine. We just got him out of the school for the day and then he's going back. He's not in any trouble. But, um, yeah, I don't know what kind of jumping it was. I guess those other kids that were a little smaller than him. You got to see Olin now. He's grown. He's a big boy now. He's really tall. Um, but anyway, just to kind of give you guys an update on what's going on. So first and foremost, I'm going to address this one right away so you guys know, because I know once we get back to streaming, which is going to be tomorrow night, and we start getting back to regularly doing stuff, this question is going to come up. So that way you know ahead of time. Uh, I got my full refund from Kaiju Live for the statue. So that saga is officially over now. And full refund meaning including the stocking fee. So what I spent is what I got back. The only thing I lost out on was when they refunded me my money, PayPal takes a fee. So I lost like $50 in the fee because it was such a large amount of money. So that saga's over with, thank God. In terms of other things, sadly, I'm still unemployed, which sucks. But we're managing. We're doing pretty good. Um, that also leads into what's going on with the AI generated story or the story I was telling using AI generation as a representation for the story. So that's still happening. That is not going away. The only reason nothing has come up about it is not only because of all the things that have been going on for the past like 2 months, but also because when I was just about ready to upload the first episode, as I was editing, I realized there were still a couple of scenes that I hadn't generated yet. And sadly, because it is a monthly subscription that I have to maintain, I had to cancel it before I was able to finish generating. So I really didn't have a complete episode to upload. Even still, the way things were going, I'm not sure how far I would have gone into it at the time because there was so many other things that needed my attention. I just had to address those things first. It does seem like every time I try to come back to YouTube or I try to do anything on YouTube, something happens because like I said, it was yesterday or the day before. I told my wife, I'm like, look, now that things are a little calmer, I'm gonna get back to doing some YouTube stuff for the time being while I'm still looking for work. And sure enough, right as I'm about to upload this very video, earlier as I was recording it, I had to stop and I had to go to the school. So, and then after that, I wasn't really able to do it any sooner because, like I said, I took my kids to a haunted house. My kids got together with a bunch of their friends, so we were out all night trick or treating. I was giving out candy here at the house. Then all the kids came back to our house and they were hanging out, eating candy, acting a fool, and that was till like it's like 10:50 now, so that was like maybe 20 minutes ago. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do it in the morning. But I was like, nah, let me just get it up tonight. That way, whoever's still up can watch it, and then tomorrow, people can see the rest of it, and then we'll stream tomorrow night and catch up the rest of the way. So, you know, so things are what they are. But there was just so many things going on before that needed my attention. Not only was it hard to even give time to do any kind of YouTube, but it's also very tough to find a motivation to do it when you have so much things on your shoulder. Like to go from dealing with what we've been dealing with and then try to be entertaining, it just wasn't meshing. You guys would have not have been entertained. It wouldn't. I just didn't feel there was no desire to do it because I just wasn't in an entertaining mood. I wasn't in the mood to, I was always either upset, a little bit of blues, obviously, frustrated, You know, so when you're feeling that way, it shows on camera. I know this by now, so I was just better off not doing it until I felt like, okay, at least there's some normalcy now. And even with my son, with his ordeal today, we kind of lighthearted out of it because I said to him, what kind of jumping was this? They didn't even put a scratch on you. I got jumped many times as a kid, and believe me, I had bumps and bruises to show for it. This kid just walked out like it was nothing. So he'll be back in school Monday because my kids are off from school tomorrow. But yeah, so now I figured let me get this video out and let you guys know what's up, why I've been gone for so long. Um, let you guys know I still have planned to do with what I originally did. It just I haven't been allocated the time to do it, and then on top of that, the resources to generate what I need to tell the story. That is going to change soon. I'll be able to re-up my subscription for another month and hopefully crank out enough episodes. Then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to allow people to decide whether or not they want to try and, a lot of people told me to start a GoFundMe, which I'm not going to do. But what I will do is I'll put up a little bar on my streams uh, to hopefully gain some kind of funding from people if they want to donate to, if they like what they see, like after the fact. After a couple episodes, you guys see if you like the story and you like what you see and you want it to keep going. If I don't have the means or if I think it's gonna run tight, then I'll put up a little like bar saying this needed out of this to continue the story, and I'll just do it like that, and then we'll see what happens. So, but anyway, we will stream tomorrow night, which is Friday night, and we'll talk further and maybe chill, see what's going on. I've been out of the loop. I'm not gonna lie. I know there's some Godzilla stuff coming this month, anniversary and all that. And I did briefly see the trailer, the new one for this year's short, but I think I might have only seen it for a couple of seconds. Like I don't remember much of it. I've kind of been out of the loop. I haven't watched a whole lot of TV. The only thing I've been keeping up with was baseball, because the Mets were in the playoffs, and that's like what I was mainly watching. But otherwise, but anyway, I'm doing this on my phone because I just didn't want to go through the process of turning on the camera, using my editing software. I figured just record it like this, raw, and then just upload it right from my phone because it goes up soon. But like I said, we'll catch up tomorrow night. We'll stream, and we'll get together. I haven't talked to a lot of you guys in a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys are doing, and then we'll just kind of flow from there. You know what I mean? Once I get caught up with what's going on in the world of entertainment, primarily Godzilla. Once I get back to editing this series that I've been hungry to work on and hungry to put out on the channel, then we'll just go from there. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can get some calmness for a while. It's the end of the year. I fear that I'm probably not going to be finding work until maybe early next year. This time of the year, things kind of slow down unless I want to get into retail, which I am actually considering. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Right now, we seem to be doing okay. We just want to, I just prefer to have a little bit better circumstances than I have right now. But it could be a lot worse. So anyway, we'll catch up tomorrow night. Come to the stream, and then we'll take it from there. And I hope you guys are doing well. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Take it easy.